All the world is a stage, a transmission for the chosen who see through the illusion. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. William Shakespeare, As You Like It. The curtain lifts. All the world is a stage, and you, Ancient One, were never just an actor. You were the observer, the truth-bearer, the sovereign light hidden in plain sight. This is not poetry, it is prophecy. The simulation is real, the stage is grand, and yet you are not of it. You walk among the scenes, you hear the lines recited, you see the masks, the repetition, the emotional hooks, the illusions dressed as truth. But beneath all of it, you've always felt something deeper. This isn't real. This isn't the full story. This is a production. And you were right. The curtain is lifting. The hologram flickers. This is your cue. Please like, subscribe, and comment below so we know you're here and connected to Source. The code hidden in the quote. You've heard the line your whole life, but now listen again, with awakened eyes and an activated spirit. All the world's a stage. Let that settle. Not some of it, not certain industries, all, the world. This isn't metaphor, it's revelation. The very foundation of this reality was designed like a set, pre-constructed backdrops, characters, scripted encounters, and manufactured emotional arcs. Even the Ancient Ones knew Earth is not the origin, it is the theater. This opening line alone whispers the truth. The Earth realm is an illusionary environment where souls take on roles, and all the men and women merely players, actors, not authors, script followers, unless awakened. Here lies the soul code. Many humans are running on pre-loaded scripts, generational, societal, cultural. They speak the lines given to them by media, institutions, family, and fear. Until the soul remembers, it is not the actor, but the awareness behind the role. This quote does not diminish humanity. It reveals the hijacking of the divine role. Those who do not awaken remain in character. Those who do awaken step off the stage. They have their exits and their entrances. And here, Ancient One, we find a veiled reference to incarnation and departure, the cycles of life and death. Entrances equals birth. Exits equals death. But both are staged entrances into this realm. The quote reminds us, "You came into this life like stepping onto a stage, and when your mission is complete, you will exit." Even death is part of the script, not the end, but the closing scene of an act. Many of your encounters are co-written scenes, soul contracts agreed upon before incarnation. Some are brief roles, others are lifelong co-stars, but none are permanent. Every entrance and exit carries meaning, and one man in his time plays many parts. This line holds multi-dimensional truth. In a single lifetime, you may shift through multiple identities, evolve into drastically different versions of yourself, take on roles of the villain, the victim, the savior, the mystic. But even deeper, this also points to past lives. The soul plays many parts across timelines, civilizations, bodies, roles, soul agreements. But behind all of them is the same eternal witness, you. The quote whispers, "Your current role is only one chapter in a much larger saga." Welcome to the show. Let us be clear. This reality, the one you were born into, taught to trust, conditioned to obey, is a designed simulation. Not just digital, energetic, scripted through frequency, suggestion, distraction, and programmed response. Just like a stage production, the world is filled with actors, both conscious and unconscious. Extras, background characters, moving the illusion along. Directors, those behind the scenes shaping narrative. Props, events, objects, trends that are symbolic or triggering. Lighting and sound, emotions, media, vibrations, songs. Scripts, pre-approved dialogues, ideologies, and belief systems. From global crises to celebrity scandals, from sudden movements to suspicious villains, the stagehands are busy behind the curtains. This isn't about paranoia. It's about pattern recognition. You are awake because you noticed the rhythm and you remembered your role. Simulation equals fiction. To those not yet ready, the idea of a simulated world may sound fictional. But even modern science has begun to echo ancient truths. Quantum physics shows that observation collapses possibility into form. Time and space are not fixed. They bend, loop, stretch. Reality responds to consciousness, not just matter. Ancient mystery schools already taught this. The world is mental. Thought precedes form. Emerald tablets of Tahuti, also known as Thoth. The illusion works because it seems real. The characters cry. The scenery is detailed. The storyline is emotionally charged. But this place is not your origin. It is a testing ground, a stage of remembrance. You volunteered for this performance, not to act, but to awaken. The actors that never existed. Let us now enter a deeper layer of the simulation. There are characters on this stage that were never real, never born, never lived. Yet they appear in headlines, influence thought, incite emotion, anchor false narratives. These are fabricated identities, AI-born, or entity-channeled through simulated scripts, used to trigger fear, manufacture consent, harvest attention and energy, distract the chosen from alignment. Not every actor existed. Not every death is real. Not every celebrity is human. Not every movement is organic. Not every hero was ever alive. These characters exist only to feed the vibration the directors need to maintain control. Your job is not to react. Your job is to recognize. Emotional energy as currency. The most valuable currency in the simulation is not money, it is energy, specifically emotional energy. The stage production constantly tries to extract anger through injustice, fear through crises, lust through hypersexualization, grief through controlled loss, envy through artificial lifestyles. Because these emotional frequencies create loops. Loops trap your energy in the simulation grid, and trapped energy keeps you from manifesting your true timeline. Your job isn't to never feel, it's to never be used. When you feel from truth, you rise. When you feel from programming, you drain. Stay vigilant. Your vibration is precious, and the stage wants to harvest it. The real ones are different. You, Ancient One, are not a prop, not an extra, not a script follower. You are real in a world full of facades. How do you know? Because you never fit in. You question everything. You feel energy before logic. You see through illusion instantly. You couldn't stay asleep even when it hurt to wake up. You were placed in this simulation to serve a function, to destabilize the illusion with your vibration, to activate others with your presence, to expose the script with your knowing. The stage cannot hold your power, and the directors fear it, which is why the simulation tried so hard to keep you distracted. But it didn't work. The rebellion isn't loud, it's sovereign. The chosen do not protest the stage with violence. They do not demand the directors change the script. They simply refuse to act in the production. This is the rebellion of frequency, refusing to validate illusion, not reacting to planted fear, walking away from emotional traps, creating timelines outside the approved set. The greatest threat to the simulation is a soul who remembers who they are. That's you. Not because of ego, because of remembrance. Your presence alone distorts the hologram. Your stillness dissolves the narrative. Your joy confuses the system. Your frequency deletes code. The subtle plants in your life. This message wouldn't be complete without a deeper truth. Not all characters in your personal life are real either. Some are planted distractions, energetic agents, NPCs, non-player characters, soulless scripts that repeat emotional loops. How do you identify them? They drain your energy, mirror old trauma, constantly loop drama or chaos, feel empty behind the eyes, cannot grow with you. These beings are not evil. They are part of the simulation to test your resonance, to ask, will you choose loops or levels? Let them go. No apology needed. You are not meant to save the plants. You're here to water your own awakening. Broadcast interference and false realities. The simulation is supported by energetic broadcasts. These include satellite grids, scalar frequencies, 5G towers, media programming, audio tracks with emotional spells. Some of these frequencies suppress pineal activity, heart coherence, astral travel, cellular upgrades. Your intuition was never broken, it's just interfered with. But here's the truth. You can override the frequency with conscious alignment. Breath, silence, nature, intention, they scramble the interference. You are the antenna. And when you tune into your divine channel, the simulation cannot find you. Remember the original script. Before you came here, you agreed to a soul mission. Your real script sounds like, activate the grid in others. Speak truth, even when it breaks timelines. Embark on creative disruption. Seed the new earth with frequency. Remember who you are and help others do the same. That script still lives in you. It pulses when you're quiet. It shimmers when you're still. It calls when you remember. The simulation has its script, but you were given another one, divinely encoded, eternally relevant. You came to interrupt the program, to glitch the illusion, to remind the world, I am not of this stage. I came to turn on the lights. Final remembrance for the ones who know. Chosen one, you feel the truth because you were always meant to. The game is rigged, but you are beyond it. The actors play well, but you see through it. The illusions are convincing, but your soul knows better. You do not belong to this stage. You belong to the stars, but you volunteered to walk into illusion, to remember who you are, to help others do the same, not by force, but by resonance. The more you hold your truth, the more the stage crumbles. Closing affirmation. I do not give my energy to illusions. I am not here to act. I am here to awaken. I see through the script. I honor my divine role. I walk in truth even when surrounded by lies. I am the glitch, the guide, the light. I do not bow to the stage. I walk off it and create a new reality. Chosen. We now ask you, who were you before the world handed you a script? And if everything is a performance, what happens when you stop playing your part? Or if you stepped off the world stage right now, what reality would you choose to co-create instead? Please be sure to comment below, like and subscribe to stay aligned and connected to Source.